Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me over the buzz of the grass cutter there. We're just doing a lot of busy work today. It's Tuesday morning, the 2nd of April. And right now, he's just basically, that's how we cut up the rice hay with the grass cutter. And that we've got a steel blade on it, so it can take a lot of punishment and basically just chop it up. What really surprised me is as I went into the pile there and looked, wow, it's dry, just way down to the ground, and usually that is very odd. Usually when you get down in there a couple feet or so, it'll be moist and there will be some mold there. And boy, not at all. She's dry as a bone all the way down to the ground, which is really odd. As you can see, he's been busy at it this morning, and we've got close to, almost 20 bags here of cut rice hay. And they will, of course, go in as bedding to the compost piles. And we got a little bit of rain last night. About 10:30 to 11 o'clock, about a half an hour last night, we got rain. I'd call it at a 1 to 10 at about a 1. Enough to basically put water on the leaves and everything like that. Really didn't do anything else much. Of course, the grass likes it. It soaks it up a little bit and tends to keep it green. So it was also calling for more rain today, which we haven't seen. So Ondoy and I have basically been going over and adding to the compost rows. There's Ondoy right now working on just chopping up some old wood for firewood that the termites got into, and be able to use the rest of it and in order to burn. What we've been doing this morning, if you remember from last week, Beth and I picked up a lot of bags of kind of fluff rice hay, the chaff, along with a lot of rice hulls from the rice hay piles in Taliban there. And what we've been doing this morning, Ondoy and I have been adding that. Basically, we had 12 bags, so between all of our compost rows here in the front yard, we added a layer of that, and then basically turned every one of the compost piles, and that's to loosen it up. I'm hoping, if you kind of look at the overcast sky here, that we do get a little bit more rain, and by turning the piles, that rain will hopefully filter down inside a little bit. Most everything, like I said, even down to the ground, it's almost completely dry, and even chunks of cow dung just dried out, even though they're in the middle and lower part of the piles. That's what the intense sun does here. It just basically, wow, just sucks the moisture out of everything. It's kind of hard to explain. It's so different from the moisture and the humidity and everything else, and of course the sun that I'm used to in the States, basically coming and living in most of the northern parts of the States, even though I've been in southern Texas and Louisiana in the humidity there. And I definitely know how hot and humid it can get in there. And then of course we went through and raked up between all the rows here, basically just to clean up the yard, and just finished that a little while ago, and it's about 11 a.m. in the morning here. So we've been at it since about 7:38 this morning, and Ondoy just got done bagging up a lot of the raked up leaves and grass here. And I still want to, as you can see, we weeded previously when it rained. It didn't rain enough to really do any more weeding, and like I said, pretty well got done with it, with what I wanted to do here for the weeding. And I've still got a little bit more here to dig up into the chunks like you see here. And like I said, I'm going to leave it like that. It breaks up the chunks. Of course, it sucks any moisture that's left out of them too. That moisture will come back when we start getting rain again. And the little bit of rain I know from the last rain really seeped down in there, and it kind of really helps. I've still got one row over here, and this is basically our fence line here that goes up to the road, and that, and of course all of our neighbors' coconut trees there. And I've still got this row right here to dig up. Wanted to get at that this morning, still haven't. I'm kind of taking a break right now so I can run this video. But yeah, just it's that time of year, a lot of busy work. In farming, a lot of stuff that doesn't result in all those nice veggies and everything like that immediately, but it does aid in the prosperity, of course, so later on when we do plant during the rainy season. And as you can see, the mango trees are still producing leaves here, and they're looking, wow, like I said, they're looking so good. I have no complaints with all the trimming that I did. And a matter of fact, when Joseph was here yesterday, he said you could have even trimmed back more, and they'll continue to grow once they get that good taproot into the ground. He said you can almost take them down to the stump, except it'll be a long time before you get fruit again. But I could have cut back more, and I probably will after it fruits out this year. I'll do a little bit more experimenting and see what the results are of the pruning so far. So we got this. Wow, we got this pretty well cleaned up. You folks out there that view kind of know me. I like to be organized. I like to keep things kind of clean. I really believe that Beth and I have been blessed with a gift here on our piece of property, and to us it's part of our paradise, and we want to be the best caretakers that we can, and just to be able to show you what can be done when you do take care of your property, and as much as we do. And of course, guess who that is? Yeah, Little following me around again. She's pregnant, and hopefully not too long here. I'm looking at maybe another week or two she should deliver some little ones again. But she enjoys following me around and that. And she's kind of always had a problem with ticks, and so we got to give her a bath once in a while and kind of get the ticks off of her back. But yeah. So that's where we've been most of the morning here. I'm not exactly sure. We'll probably start working on the well again this afternoon. So yeah, we had a good day yesterday. A real good day with Joseph and Net. And I hope you go to their website, Joseph Seeley, and YouTube channel, and visit them. And of course, with the same with Steve and Amy. Like I said, they've all of them become pretty good friends, and so it's nice to have us all get together and to be able to enjoy a meal together, even though it is during the week. A lot of times those are things that just happened because they just happened that way, but and really never turned down an invitation, because it is so nice to get together with the expats here that really have the same point of view as we do. They're honest and sincere about the Filipino culture and wanting to be part of it here, and they in no way take advantage of their Filipino neighbors. And so that's kind of what that's how our whole deal here is, about what we do in the community that we live. So it's always so nice for us to get together. So I'm going to say goodbye for now and try to upload this and see see how the internet's doing. It's been so up and downhill, it's kind of hard to tell. So from in front of our little house there and from the back of the camera, I want to say goodbye. Everybody have a really good Tuesday, and wherever you are, and God bless every one of you.